Okay. I think first we need to understand how AI works.
Okay.
AI is a simulation of human intelligence by the use of machine. Basically, what you input as data within an AI system is processed and it's giving out results. So what is named as biased is mainly caused by the information that you have fed your AI machine. Coming to business perspective, AI perform data-driven risk assessment. And as an insurer, I would use AI in order to avoid some losses in business. How? AI allows me to have proxy features when the normal underwriting procedures as an insurer, I am going to maybe insure your motor vehicle, or you are healthy now. I'm giving you a healthy insurer. I'll just ask simple questions, your name, dependent, and whatnot. But if I use AI wants me to input proxy features. Proxy features include where do you live? How often do you visit the hospital? You feed your details. I visit the hospital maybe 3 times a month. How many dependents do you have? I have 2 dependents. How old are they? Those details that when you process the data manually, you won't consider them, but now AI considers them. We call them proxy features. When AI considers all the details, it comes up with what premium a client must pay based on the details. And obviously, that's a fair point. Because now as a business owner, I also want to increase my revenue. I cannot be paying high claims and receive small premiums. Now coming to your questions on digital discrimination, how can we avoid that digital discrimination when a person is charged more based on the environment where this person lives, or how often he spends time in the hospital? Such proxy features that AI is using them to do risk analysis. We can stop this by first, when developing our AI machines, we should then consider laws and regulation of that particular area. Let's say here in Tanzania, what our healthy laws says. Now when you develop your AI machine to support your insurer company on providing insurer services, you should consider what laws and regulations says. That's the first thing that I'll suggest. Another thing that I'll suggest, and this now is what I say, that artificial intelligence cannot replace humans. There are some decisions that require human expertise, especially ethical decisions in the matter that needs compliance with the laws. This is also a promise that you cannot lose your jobs because of artificial intelligence, because there are some aspects that needs human expertise. Your knowledge is used. AI does not replace you. It supports you in making your decisions. So how can we stop digital discrimination? We should also consider relying on human expertise, especially on ethical decisions and compliance with laws.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay. It's about compliances. Okay, so please clap for her because she has done it. Okay, so thank you so much for your questions. I really appreciate. So allow me to stand up, please, because my audience are sleeping, okay? So,
inclusion aspect.
I think
where you are
anyone
coming from,
who comes from insurance company.
No.
No?
I will do that. I just wanted to pick up on
Yes,
one
please.
more point that you made. It's again going back to product design and how to help the mass market access
may I ask you a
insurance.
question,
And
please?
it starts with
Okay,
them
thank you.
understanding the need for insurance, right? So if we
Why
have
don't you use this
a
kind of
culture where
app data
life
to
insurance isn't
integrate
valued.
into your system so that you can provide insurance to your borders?
I think we are currently develop those systems so that we can access those services that you are talking about. So hopefully in the near future, we will introduce that system so that we can access and develop or improve our services. So it's about it's a matter of time, you know. So the world is changing, and we have to be there. You see. So currently we are making improvement to our systems so that we can reach those areas that you are talking about.
So that is where we are heading to, right? So please, if you have any question, raise your hand before our panelist, goes back. Any question, please, to our beautiful lady here. No question? Okay, yes, please. Okay.
Thank you so much. My name is Nixon Abel. So I just wanted to have one quick question. It regards to, they said they're having problems with the registration of borders. They want to make a small improvement so as to make it fully functionable. So I was thinking in one way or another, because I've actually dealt with a couple of borders, and I'd actually asked them the same question that doesn't really come up with a point whereby it's accessibility to them, but actually it's payment, whereby there comes in this thing called, I'm trying to look for the escrow. In escrow. So in escrow is whereby payment comes in, right, and it gets in between, because like it's the chicken and the egg. Which one comes first? See, I make a call, I need something. So do the payment comes, or I get the service first? Because it's all, when we're talking about digital transformation of this entire infrastructure, is whereby we try to make things we can do business without me reaching out to you and, them coming to us, and it will be faster because it propels everything fast, right? Okay, so how are you handling the escrow part of it?
Okay, escrow between
the insurer and the insuree, yeah. So I'm clear.
Okay. Ready?
If I understood the question, he wants us to give him assurance how the insurer, how is I, as a person who receives service from the insurer, I'm going to get the service before paying. Whether your money is safe. Okay. Most of the insurance companies have integrated their financial systems with the mobile money service providers, the banks, and whatnot. And every transaction that goes interbank or intercompany, let's say from Tigo Pesa to bank, maybe you are paying your money from your Tigo Pesa to my account as an insurer. Maybe I have an NMB account. That money passes through BOT. That's the procedure. Now, once you pay that money, through digital transformation, flow of cash, the integration of systems, it depends on how your insurer has integrated their systems with the money service providers. You understand? So if there's a smooth integration of systems between your insurance and the mobile money or the financial institution, then it's a guarantee that your money is safe. That's the integration of systems. And once BOT is involved, it's a sure guarantee that your money is safe. Or do you have an additional point?
Is that clear?
Okay, sorry to ask this question, to rather further elaborate it. So we all have instances where I have got my insurance, it's in between escrow, and okay.
First of all, do you know escrow? Escrow is French.
So it's in between, right? It hasn't reached to you, but it's out of me already. So it's in between. And then within the... Sorry.
Increase your voice.
Ah, okay. Okay, we have a scenario whereby by me elaborating escrow. Escrow is the person, it's a third party that ensures everybody gets satisfied, right? I can be dealing with you. I want to make a very, very local example so that we all come into as per. Sawa, nipo mkoani, upo Dar es Salaam. Nimeona kitu kizuri na nunua kutoka kwako, right? So do you send me the product first, then the money follows? Or I send you the money first and then the product follows? It's sote tunakuaga kwenye mkanganyiko huo. So we put that, we integrate that into the system, right? So tukiweka kwenye mfumo, we find that now I have to pay for this service to get my certificate. Lakini kabla mzunguko huo hujakamilika nimepata ajali. So you don't have the money and I don't have the money. Na tayari tukio limetokea. So how prepared are we to handle such kind of a scenario, especially him mentioning the border? Because border tunawafahamu ni watu wa matukio kila dakika. Sio kila siku, kila dakika.
So if I get the question right, let's say on aspect of health insurance, you pay, let's say you pay Jubilee Insurance for the healthy service, and you get an accident and you're going to be maybe treated at Muhimbili. Now the question is, I have paid the money, Jubilee, but the money has not reached at Muhimbili for me to get the service. And okay, in most cases you'll find patients being denied and whatnot. Okay, now I get the question. How are we going to have a simulation of that? Okay, basically how it works is when I get we have people from insurance, when I get insured with a certain company, it has a list of hospitals where their insurance, the card is applicable. Like if I'm insured with Jubilee Insurance, then I have hospitals that I can visit for me to get the service. As long as I have a proof of payment that I have paid this insurer, I'm here to get the service. I have the card. And that is what we have the claims. When you visit the hospital, they fill the claims, whether it's some hospitals have automated systems where you fill in the number, then your details come and you get the service. After you get the service, after you just go home, what happens back is the hospital now sends the claims back to the insurer. When they send the claims back to the insurer, the payments happen. The insurer receives claims, now they verified if the claims that have come to their desk, the clients that received services, have they paid the premiums? So how AI interferes with all that is, for easy simulation of all this, there should be integration. When you visit the hospital, most of private hospitals have systems that when you just visit the hospitals, I have my insurance number. They enter the number and they tell you have not paid or your card is denied because their system speaks directly with the insurer system. But most of our government hospitals, some of them, you'll find yourself not treated because now they're not sure if you even paid because there's no integration between their systems and the insurer system. So most of the private hospitals and some of the government hospitals, there's clear simulation of that. Once you go with your card, this is my number, they're telling you, yes, you can get this service, or this service is not applicable as per your package. So if there's a smooth integration between insurer system and the hospital system, then it's guaranteed that you're going to get a service. But if there's manual tradition in how they work things, they collect claims, then they manually take them to the insurer, then obvious, there might be gaps.
Okay, so thank you so much for your answer. Please, yes, okay. Oh, okay. We have only 30 minutes, yes, please.
Okay. Hi, my name is Khadija Hamza, and I just had a few questions. One question, not even a lot. I know we're aspiring to a certain sort of AI integration when it comes to our insurance industry. And I wanted to know if you've ever experienced or seen something where it's like the perfect model or the model that we are aspiring to. And since a lot of insurance companies are building towards that right now, how long do you think it will take until they get to that level?
Yeah, I get the question, but the how long, I cannot answer that. But anyway, because let's say the use of chatbots and virtual assistants, the module is already there. Many financial institutions use the chatbots. So as an insurance company, you can rely on that technology. We have innovators, small people who develop systems and whatnot. Even here in this exhibition, I've seen some hubs of small innovators, some companies that receive ideas from small innovators and they look out for buyers of systems and whatnot. So let's say for most used technology, let's say the use of chatbots, which is basically important for smooth customer experience and availability of your service, I think you can, it's readily available. It's just a follow-up and link with small innovators, yeah, based on your budget then.
So you get it? Yeah. Okay. So please, one. Okay.
Yeah, my name is Justin. So my question is, in most cases in Africa, affordability means accessibility. So how this kind of technology make insurance more affordable?
Different risks
Because if I heard you clear
in our
in your
daily
conversation,
lives.
at some point tulisema kwamba like manage AI system is too expensive for the company, then why are we discussing this? Kama means they are too expensive, it means they can't be accessible for most of Africans. So how do this technology make insurance more affordable?
Okay, maybe I should clear, okay. When we speak of AI, most of us have this huge idea of what it means, AI. But do you know if insurance company can have access with you through your mobile phone? They can have, without even visiting their offices. That is even technological advance.
Okay.
And I believe most of Tanzanians, let's say here, have mobile phones. If you don't have a smartphone, Edie spoke on how many of you are receiving text messages, bulky SMS telling you about your insurance and whatnot. It's not a matter of affordability, but rather it's a matter of awareness, technological awareness. We have smartphones. Do you have an application of your insurer in your phone? Can you communicate with them without even visiting their offices? You do not have a smartphone, you have a normal phone. Does your insurer send you updates through bulky SMS? That's also what we call it machine learning for easy customer experience.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time. So we really appreciate for you. Okay, you brother, okay? People like changes, but they don't want to be changed. Do you know what? For example, if I'm bringing you something, for sure you're gonna love it. We are lacking something called integration. For example, please have a seat, okay. So for example, yes, please. Okay. We're gonna have a group photo, but after this, I want to let you know that people like changes, but they don't want to be changed. So that is why we are lacking integration. After this kind of integration, you're gonna love it. You're gonna receive SMS in Swahili. You're gonna get notification in Swahili. You're gonna, those borders, this kind of bolt tunatumia kila siku, gonna be integrated in the future. We are lacking education also, because you buy insurance, but you don't know why you're gonna buy an insurance. Because those insurance companies, they don't teach you. They don't have this kind of learning platform for you, okay? So let's build Let's build future together, okay, for this insurance together. So many thanks for your attention. Sheshe.